This is our Platinum Trophy playthrough for GreedFall, and this is the extreme difficulty playthrough. If you remember from last time where we left off, we had just romanced Afra. There she is, and picked up her trophy, Love and Botany for that. And now we're going to grind out some more quests, side quests, and some of the main ones, up until a point where we have a treason quest to deal with. So right now we're going to work on this. Let me open it up for you. Logging Expedition, this side quest right here. So here we go. We'll travel over to it and we'll get busy. Then we'll jump in some other ones as well. Sorry for the delay in videos. I posted the last one, which I actually did about a week ago if you were following live, and now this one. Unfortunately, I had a plumbing leak at the house, so we were in bad shape. I've not been able to get on and be getting some streaming done for you guys. All right, if we get some better boots, we can help her out. All right, levels loaded. We can continue on. It's been a while, so I thought I would just check the inventory, make sure everybody's up to snuff with the gear. After all, this is extreme playthrough, and when you're in the extreme playthrough, you want to make sure that you're giving yourself every opportunity to be successful, which means making sure your companions are in their best gear as well. Looks like we got a little fight waiting for us right here. Let's see if I can remember. Storm is at the top, Shadow Burst at the right. We're all fully loaded, so here we go. Storm and Shadow Burst, and then get the heck out of dodge before all these guys can pound you. And drop another storm. So now we're jammed in here and can't move. This is not going to be good. Well, it looks like they can't get to us either. The tree. Come on, give me a break. Then you see it keeps targeting the one behind the tree instead of the one right in front of me. Like I said before, I've had issues with the targeting in this. Drop the storm. There we go. Now we can get out of here. We can get back to business of smoking some mobs. Oh, still a couple left. Let's work on this one. Whoop, wasn't paying attention, was looking at health. Let's see where we are with our resuscitation powder. Oh, we have one left. Oh, we have 7 of these, so let's just go ahead and use this one. Magic's running out, but likewise you guys can just as easily do some damage for me and help me out. Alright, there we go. A little bit of work, but we got there. Guess we got a little bit lucky by winding up behind the tent. We could have stayed there probably and not been touched at all and just slowly ground them down. Generally, I don't like to play that way. Let's zoom out. We got a long ways to go here. So you can see the chest. We've been through this area. If you were with us on our easy playthrough, we come through this spot a couple of times. So you know that in general, the chest has some good stuff for us. We have to go around the corner here to get to it. There it is. Not this time. Obsidian's alright, but otherwise, no bueno. Alright. And if you remember, when you find a camp, it does make an autosave for you. It's been a while since I played. So we're going to drop this on. Actually, it looks like about 4 or 5 days. So not as long as I thought, but still a little bit of a time. But nonetheless, we're glad you guys are with us, following along on Twitch and YouTube. So you know later on we're going to have a boss fight right here with Constantine. And sprinting through the areas we know already. Is we're going to have to make a turn up here. You can see by the map. Oh, we might be up against it right here. Yes, we are. We have to come from the other direction, unfortunately, because this is blocked until we advance the quest. So that's unfortunate. But I'll show you how we can get around that anyways. Just need to head back. Oh. A little bit unfortunate. Because I'm not doing these quests in the same order as I did on the easy. You see, this is a great stiletto, but agility 5. So really your only hope of using that, if you're not a melee user, is Vasco. If he gets up high enough. And we can't jump up there, we have to travel from the camp. So what we're going to need to do to get here is we're going to have to walk out from here. Let's go to the village. So as I mentioned many times before, I usually travel from the camps, and this time it costs us a little bit. But we can do it the manual way and open up the map from the right direction, which is the southern direction. And while you're out there, as I mentioned, friend and follow us on Twitch. Doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me out a bunch. Same for YouTube. Like our videos and subscribe to the channels. We'll continue to bring you this content. I'm not sure there's anybody else out there bringing you the extreme difficulty GreedFall playthrough that we are. Oh, that's the one we need to take. So it's just we need to go around. Not down there. over here on the right will be those guys. I forget what they're called. Not pilgrims, but people converting the others that we dealt with earlier. There should be, oh, we passed it right there. Camp. There it is, this little ramp. I missed it. All right, we got a camping region. That'll help us if we need to come back again. Make sure that we go to the right place this time, instead of having to take the long way around as we're doing this time. No harm, no foul, though. And you can see it right ahead there, our travel point. Hopefully I picked the right one. Said that one was closest, so we'll just go with it. And we'll not wait for the level to load. We'll kind of push through it. Nope, it's the same one we were at last time. Okay, now I'm getting a little grumpy with this one. So now we have to travel again because I picked the wrong place, and let's see if we can get it right this time. I mean, it's not like you actually have to do this quest, but it's an easy enough quest. We can pick up some free experience points. You can see we're almost at level 17 as it is. We'd like to push over to Shield of the Enlightened. And you can see the note right there. You can configure up to 12 shortcuts from your tactical pause. I don't ever use that many, but it's just usually easier to, rather than trying to set them up, just hit that L1 button, the bumper button. And pick what it is you want to do, whether it's a spell, it's a technique, it's a potion, whatever it may be. And drunk driving again. Here we go. We're hustling down the road. The skill altar, we already got the skill altar that was right there. And we hit the next travel point. Let's see if going from here. That's where we want to go, the south road. Let's see if that gets us in there. Should this time. We were at the north side last time. And there we go. And as I mentioned before with the companions, you can use the ones that kind of complement your gameplay style or contrast with it. Contrasting for me would be to bring like Vasco and Kurt. And I've already mentioned that I don't really care for Kurt at all. He doesn't grab enough aggro, even with all the legendary gear I've pumped him in. It's still an issue to get him to hold any kind of aggro. He does decent damage because I've built him up pretty strong. But I like to take complementary ones, which in this case is Petra and almost any of the others. Other than Kurt. Either Ciara or in our case, Afra or Vasco. They're all would work for you. So mostly I just wanted to get this camp. All right, 204. Avoid the natives for now. Head off to through the woods here. Not sure what my companions think they're doing without me, but whatever works for them. And there's a camp right there too. So we just dash through the woods here a little bit. See, there it is. 3 of 4. And now we can head over here and deal with the logging camp issue.
Do not force us to use our weapon.
What's happening here, soldier?
We must put these people.
Shut it!
The Sade. You said.
Aye. Well, the come.
Thank you, soldier.
Please,
Okay,
Your
so
Excellency,
now we
you may
need
come in.
to inspect the deaths.
Hello, doctor. And
Yeah.
As I mentioned before, I just kind of blast through these. If it's your first time,
these poor woodcutters look like
obviously take your time with it,
This one
learn
has
the
a
story,
swollen tongue. Blood
or
in the corner of the mouth.
or watch all my
There are
easy
some peculiar
gameplay
red patches on
videos,
the bodies.
in which
His
case
eyes are
we
bloodshot. This
don't
man
really
choked to
fast
death.
forward through much of this stuff.
A strong smell of ammonia. The entrails must have been perforated.
The appearance of these bodies and the smell emanating from their mouths leaves me in no doubt. They were poisoned. That this doctor could have believed that this was simply an illness is beyond me.
So, what do you think?
They didn't.
But
I'm not sure.
no,
Have you not? Did they?
but if
What did they?
no, yes,
Hunt?
but
Well,
they.
Okay, so we need to find the hunters. Shouldn't be all that difficult for you. None of this should be that difficult finding any place, unless you're like me and wandering around, missing some travel points. Yeah, we have to kill these guys.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Watch out! Grenade!
May the shadow engulf our enemies. The magic is running out.
Oh,
Take
hit
a
me from
potion.
behind, no problem. And there they go.
Atoy, how can
we were looking.
Charisma, like I mentioned before in a lot of playthroughs, 100%. So just
Listen.
go with that.
All the clues lead to you. But it may
Tier
simply have been an accident. How about it?
We did not.
Which
One,
one?
it's flat.
I will. You and I.
It's easier than
This
having
old
the
man was
story go
devious.
sideways on you and having
The
to fight
method he
guys
used was
and
very
have things not go
original.
your way.
But now people have died. The woodcutters will want vengeance, and things will only get worse.
All right, we
This whole thing could turn into an open war.
hit
We
a level.
cannot let that happen. Sir de Corsillon will be able to give some advice on how
So
the
you can
soldiers
see all of
will
what we
deal
have
with
from
it
before.
without violence.
We're not going up any farther this way. Area of effect grows, but really we want to get over here to Shield of the Enlightened. We're not taking this last one here either. We have to go this way. Crystallization. So then we need 2 more levels and we can get the Shield of Enlightened. We can also get magic healing. Talents, charisma is already kind of maxed. So vigor is more regeneration. We're already in pretty good shape with that. Craftsmanship allows us to build another level, which is the route we're going to go because normally Kurt, when you get his friendship, you get +1 on the craftsmanship. So we're going to be a little short on craftsman, and I want to get some tier 3 upgrades to our armor and stuff. So we'll do that once we put on our gloves, then we'll be tier 2. So there we go. And now it's just a matter of going out and talking to Dave Coulier. And yes, I call him that because for the life of me, I can't pronounce his name right. And some of you younger people, I don't know, older people will remember who Dave Coulier is. He was a comedian for a while, and then he was on Full House, a show for a while with Mary Kate and Ashley, I think were their names. I don't know, before my time. Anyways, so that was that. So push through, we're back to New Serene because we need to talk to the counselor so he can give us some advice. And then we'll get busy with these things. Alrighty. And into the palace we go. Sprint up the stairs. He's upstairs. It is desk upstairs. You've been here a number of times. This should be easy enough to remember how to do. Through the little door to get into his office. There he is.
Sir de Corsillon,
This
the mission you.
very keep
I have come to. But if we,
you and
thank.
Okay, find the documents in the
Looking
archives.
forward to seeing you again.
Okay, down we need to go now. All the way down to the first floor. Wanted to make sure we were still going the right direction. All the way down to the basement here. If you've been in one basement, you've been in them all. By the way, a lot of reused assets in this game. I don't have an issue with it. Some people do, but I certainly don't. Spiders is definitely not a AAA program, but they make good games. As I mentioned, I think I played all of them. Technomancer was the only one I did not care for, so I did not get very far in that one. But Mars Logs, and I forget the other Mars ones, I completed those. Elix, I platinumed that one as well. That's a single playthrough platinum. We could loot some right there. So that might be one that you try if you're a fan of spiders. As a game development house. I certainly don't mind spending my dollars with them. Reward them for the work they do. This is far and away their best work though. The graphics are so much better. The story is good. Gameplay is good.
Good day,
Talk to
dear
Lady
sir.
Mirage.
I need the
Yeah.
Yes.
This session as if
in that
when we the name
I'm sure.
can I
Okay.
My lady, I have to go.
Sir de Corsilion. It's
Madame.
I'm the for the we would
Thank you.
Okay, so we need to talk to Dunkus now. We're back in Dave Collier's office. So down we go. Some of you might be better at pathing than I am, but it seems to work. I just leave it on sprint for a lot of this stuff and just kind of point where I know we need to go, even though so much of it's off the screen. And since we need to talk to Dunkus, that means traveling, and if we're traveling, we're doing it from our residence. See how all that comes together. Should be nothing new to you. Pop the travel button, talk to Dunkus. We're gonna go to his village of Vivigidao. Ah, I bet you didn't know I could say that one, did you? Yeah, well, tricked ya. Alright, let's push on. We haven't grabbed much gear, so that's why I'm not really dealing with the merchant that's in between the zones that I would normally otherwise. But at this point, until we get more gear or we get another talent point, so that we can, with another talent point, we can use better rings, because that's we're gonna run up the mental power sound now instead of the willpower. Okay, and Dunkus is over here. Let's go around this way because I see some looting we can do before we talk to him. Oh, look at that blue weapon. That was pretty good.
What brings you here, Ono?
If what's it's we don't if you what do you
There is a mine in the
Alright, so now we gotta go deal with the mine.
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
Alright, out we go. There's the travel points over here. I think I would remember after all this time. But sometimes even I get turned around. Let's go to the camp so that we can go to the mine. Have a little bit of fighting to do right here. So let's push through. get in my way, and I wind up hitting the wrong thing. Okay, across we go. Now we can pass by over here and head deeper in. So we're just zigzagging back and forth. I'll show you the map real quick. Lots of terrain you can loot if you're up for it. I don't think there was anything else over there. Nope, no camps. There's one over here though. This will be 404. 404. Gives us a little save. And then we can head up the front door to the mine. Even if you have to fight these guys, no big deal.
If this mine is as dangerous as Doncass said it was, those who are exploiting it are reckless. Do these people not have any regard for the lives of their miners?
They may not have realized how dangerous such a place could be. We should take a closer look.
Okay, there we go. Now it tells us we could spy on the mine. You can see you need to go just to the right side of the mine over here. So this doesn't pop up until you get rebuffed and then your companions talk to you.
We should be able to see inside from there.
Those reckless fools. They've resumed operations in the mine.
And you can see the quest marker. We just need to get to the end of the little path right here. Of course, with all spying missions, I always go into stealth, even though you don't really need to.
They chain these poor natives up and have them take all the risks in the mine.
They've made them into slaves. We must talk to Sieur de Courcillon. I hope that our nation is not involved in this business.
Okay, so we need to go talk to Dave Coulier, have him help us out with this. Booyah. So there's a camp right over here. Let's hit it and travel. Okay, push through. Load up new screen again, talk to Dave Coulier, it's almost done. Then we're going to go back one more time. And then we have, I don't know, about 4 or 5 more quests we'll try and grind out before our story is going to take a different fork than it has in the easy playthrough. Where we're going to wind up with a lot less companions, and we're going to make a save early on so that we can grab a couple different endings that are left, a couple different trophies as we grind these down. And again, Dave Coullier's upstairs all the way. I don't know, maybe I should start calling Bob Saget instead. Dave Coulier's running mate. Let's do that. So up the stairs we go to Bob Saget's office. Bust in on him.
Surgical I've come to. It was this.
Wait, you don't. Can you?
Okay,
Looking
and we
forward
need
to
to
seeing you
find
again.
the property deeds. Downstairs we go again. Just running around to Bob Saget's office back and forth just gets a little bit weary on some of these, but can't have every quest be parked right next to each other because they don't know in which order you're going to be doing them either. Boy, zigzagging all kinds of by the door, never did trigger it once. That was pretty weak. If I had 3 thumbs, I'd be alright. Could run both thumbsticks and the sprint button all at the same time.
Are these documents written in a foreign language?
I get lost in all the legal jargon, but they have Lady Moronge's seal on them. We should find her to understand exactly what they say.
So now to Lady Morange. If you're a fan of certain 70s ballad funk music, the Commodores, I think it was their guitarist, maybe their bassist, Tommy Larange. Kind of similar to Madame Morange.
Good day, dears.
I need you here.
Do not worry. He can
And yet,
this man.
Okay, now we need to meet with the dude. Releases, I believe, if I remember right, turns out to just be his agent. Some more we can loot. Might not have been worth it for 3 Hawthorne.
Master, and you. Good.
Alright, now back to Dave Coulier one more time. You can see why some guides or playthroughs might have you not be doing all this, but I believe in being as prepared as possible, and extreme difficulty is not a joke as we get to the later battles. So we want every talent point we can get. Come on now, here we go. Because having a shield Enlightened and the healing power are a couple of good things. Healing isn't as important if you got plenty of potions. But because the healing is mana driven, it doesn't have the delay that the potions do. If you see in the other battles, you have to have a little bit of gap and not be getting charged.
Surgical Cillion.
The sad.
Without
But it's here.
I'll.
Alright,
Looking forward to seeing you again.
chase the men away, free the slaves. So we finally reached the end of this jumping around kind of quest. It's all good. always pop up before I can get through them. Always try, never have once made it. Not a big deal, just jog right around them. Alright, so we need to travel to the mine, and if we're traveling, we are going to our residence. Here we go. Back to the abandoned mine camp. And we'll jump through the zones. And we're doing pretty good for 40 minutes of stream time right here. Might not seem like it, but we've gotten quite a bit done in this one in particular. This quest in particular.
Sorry, this is the full. In that case.
Are you looking for trouble? You
Master Maillard, here is the
Watch out! Grenade!
Oh, we don't have enough. Here we go. Oh, we took a big hit there.
Our enemies. Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
Storm again.
These people were despicable. I'm pleased to have finished them off. Let's free these poor islanders and find Dunkus.
So even though there were a couple of red skulls in that combat, you can see, oh nice, endurance 2. We can't use it, but maybe one of our companions can. But you can kind of see how that works with the storm, right? And then followed up by a shadow burst. They're not letting us open this one. We have to open the other one first. Yep.
Go without fear. You are free. And know that we are sorry for what happened to you.
You must believe that not all Legade Blow or Aloy.
He is an Almanawi. That's why he understands us. Thank you. We will not forget you.
Okay, so report to Dunkus. While they're busy talking to us, you can just run off. Head to the camp. Travel to Dunkus. So later on, I'm going to give you a heads up. You're going to be sacrificing Kurt and one other companion, so you're going to need to be ready for that. When we get near there, I'll tell you about that, as well as how to prepare for that. Alright, and let's pop open the inventory page and take a look at our companions. I'm pretty sure we don't have a firearm that I can use yet. But Vasco looks like he's going to be in good shape, but let's just check and see if he can use our new helmet. No, he doesn't have endurance 2. Kurt, we're not going to worry about him. Sorry, can't use. Afra. Don't worry about Petrus. He has endurance 2, so we'll give him that. He's a little bit better off now. And the level's loaded. We can, whoops, we can continue our journey. If we don't accidentally trigger the merchant first, like we just did. Let's go talk to Dunkus again.
What brings you?
I was able to. Thank you. If I thank.
Okay, all done.
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum say.
1900 experience. That's another half a level. Cooking with Crisco. So let's check our quest. So, out of the main ones, this one is pretty hard right here. We're going to have to do it at some point here pretty soon. This one isn't too bad. Neither is this one. We could do the arena stuff. Trouble in Eden. We can do this. I don't think we have any more. Nope, we don't. So let's go ahead and grab this one. Oh, this is, I remember this one. Let's not do that one. Let's do face to face with a demon. Let's see if we can handle some guardian fights. At this point. Let's go to the South Road. And let me see, we have Afra and Petrus. Yeah, if we need to change, we'll change in game instead of in this in-between scene. So here we go, push through. Again, friend and follow us on Twitch. Much appreciated having you guys along. Join me in chat. We can cover some ground. Let's see, it says we need to leave the zone. All the way up there. Let's mark that one. And head on through. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you anything and it helps me out a bunch. I think you know this already. Lots of people are probably asking for this kind of help. But out of those, how many are giving you the same kind of content? And how many are giving you this extra cool, extreme kind of content that I'm giving you? Oh, I could probably stealth kill since they haven't like woken up to me yet.
Watch out! Grenade!
Your magic is running out. Take a potion. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Drop a storm and see if we can put some of these guys to bed. Quit it! Oh my god. So now I aggroed one I didn't need to aggro, and now I aggroed the other one.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Fucking bullshit. If you ask me. Pain in the ass when it does that. Just random, I wasn't even facing the guy. for a skill altar. No harm, no foul. There's a couple more of those kicking dudes. Pain in the coon dinghy that they are. Find your way through the brush. Boom. Another skill point. We need 2. See, right now we only have 1, so we can't grab this one yet, but we're almost there. And as we're traveling out of the zone, there's another unknown directly to our left.
Protect me in this battle.
Storm, Shadow Burst. Take down 1. Boom, take down 2. Grab some experience. You guys are doing good, man. Definitely doing good. See a couple more kicking dudes.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Kill the guy before he got to us. Wow, that was rude. How did he even get that kind of a business shot in on us?
Be careful! You're growing tired! You should drink a potion! Ready to shoot! Fire!
I am wounded. May the Enlightened come to my help.
Alright, there we go. Tried to skirt these guys, but didn't let me. Not a big deal. Took care of business. And I think we have some more over there. A swampy area. Yes, indeed. And we have a new camp. 2 of 3. Alright, and then we head out this way to get out. Oops, here's a chest. And you can see there's all kinds of dead bodies around. And we can loot this guy right here, but we're gonna aggro these guys probably. Ooh, another divine ring. Let's take a look. It is one we can use. Look at that. A little more damage, so we're definitely equipping it. We have Patris, our old ring, so he's a little better off. knew that was coming. Oops, don't have enough. Want to kill that one that's almost dead. That's why I switched up.
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
There we go. Again, when you're in this swampy region of Tier Daube, the Black Forest, Black Woods, you do kind of want to be looking for these bodies lying around, because there is some good loot in them. Monk's Ring, you can see that's another good ring for our build. Consecrated Ring. Let's take a look. Boy, it's not worth the 6 damage to lose even more stun. So let's check him. I don't think we have anything better for him. Less. Okay. Rolling with what we got. Did notice there was some more over there we could have searched, but I'm just moving on to get these quests done now, get you guys moved along in the story. We're an hour in. And, oh, we can, 5 at the power 3. Want to hold on to, we're going to sell this one. All right. Travel through, level is loaded. So you can see this all new area. That's where we got to go. Here's a camp right here. Might remember this area. Right in the center. Is where all the fighting takes place. It's kind of a big circuit. All right, let's head on in a little deeper. So the old hermit dude. So before we talk to him, I'm just going to go around. Do some looting. There's a chest, a key to the chest. Some other things that we can get done early that we will. go. There's the key. And some notes from the professor. Can we get out this way? Yes. Chest should be around over here somewhere. In the back. So once you have the key, you're good to go to loot it. It's not that one. You see it didn't even ask for the key. Back in here. There it is. Potion of the demonic ritual, which we need. Okay, we should be in good shape now. And these are the drawings that you gotta come across. Okay, we found the area, we found this sanctuary up here.
What a strange part.
Good day. We and a lot. Do you know?
Okay, so now we need to look at the paintings. After you talk to the hermit. There's 3 of them. We already looked at 2, but they don't count because they weren't quest items at the moment.
A fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes, a red serpent.
Oh no. It does. Beast of the swamp. This is one we didn't see last time.
The image is fading. I can't see much of anything.
the last one up here. We'll be good to go. There it is.
A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
Now back to the hermit.
What do you...
We found the camp you many. That, I found this. It's but for they will quench. How do you play? I'm listening. Quench a stone. What this that?
Okay, so now we have to do the drums. And you want to make sure you get them in the right order. So let me hook you up with that here.
Nothing. I shall leave you alone.
Down. Right. Left. Center.
Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's
Okay,
some
we
type
already
of
picked
altar.
up a potion, so you don't have to make one.
Looks like an altar.
Poison. It's the stuff that follows you. You stand still, you can see what's on the other side of it. Be dead in a minute. But poison got to us. Anyways, Guardian not so tough.
We have one, and we need to.
Alright. And now we have our 2 skill points. Shield of the Enlightened. So you can see it increases physical armor and regenerates it as long as you have it. Alright, Call of Duty updated. So you can see it's useful when enemies are wielding light weapons. So you can see our Fury is not quite full. It would be glowing if it is. So you can pop this. Go to spells, go Shield of Enlighten, use. Alright, and then we're maxed. Alright, then out we go. We just need to discover the creature's secret, as it's saying. Just want to head on out. Follow the quest prompts at this point. It's not a big secret. Travel. Village of the bedbugs. Force it on through. Then we will do Mystery of the Ancient Ruins. Because Guardian in that one is not as hard to beat. Talk to Deidre.
You survived. You what?
You set it.
But I have
You
so
what- and how?
more
I
you
see.
meet.
Alright, another 1800. Get some more side quests.
I do not want to interrupt, but I think our priority should be to find Cornelia. I doubt our Mother Cardinal is aware of the Inquisition's actions. She will certainly want to put an end to it all to appease the natives. Whereas, a frontal assault led by Deirdre and her men would only rekindle the conflict. And Cornelia would certainly take umbrage at an intervention of the congregation without even informing her of the situation.
Okay, so there's all the minor quests we can do at this point, or I'm sorry, side quests. We have a bunch, so we just got this one. But for now, we'll work on this one. This would help if I could remember where the hell I was going, huh? So again, we'll push through. Shore of the Tall Bones, Glendon, Namavar. Yeah, I stumbled through that one. I didn't get it as clear as you guys would have liked. Oh well.
Not be far from the ruins Lady Morange advised us to visit.
Alright, whoops. Let's take a look at the map. We have a long ways to go. Camp right over here, so let's get that knocked out right away.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Grenade!
Couple lightweight fights.
May the shadow engulf our enemy!
Alright, take care of them weak
Look, there are some ruins.
guys.
They must be the ones we're looking for. But how can we get up there?
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
Alright. See skill altar. First, let's hit the camp up. big circle like a knuck ahead? Yep, sure did. Okay, so now you kind of have a choice at this point. You can go for some healing here, magic healing. Just use his mana, not your potions. If you're going to go that route, I'd say push all the way up so you can heal your companions too at the last step. Right here, Shield and Enlightened, you can see increases balance. Fury gives us some resistances, and then it also affects allies. So that's the route we're going. With our 1 point. And I believe that one's the camp, but we'll mark this one first. And we'll head out this way. Sprinting across the open fields. Not a care in the world. Okay, we're not fully powered up to use Storm. So you can see that it, the Fury, now it's maxed. Now we'll charge these guys. Drop us. Oops. Science, we can't use this. That's not good. There we go, all 3 down. Wow, just loot the guy. We're not in combat, there's no need to be jumping around like that kind of fool. Oh, that was a merchant, yep. And like I said, on this side should be the camp. There it is.
Good grief. These are some unusual customers.
Jammed up by the wall. Let's see if we can get around this end.
Everything a miner could need. And everything anyone else could too.
So talk to this guy. I'll show you how to sneak through again.
Greetings, my lord. It's a real pleasure.
But if you buy this cog, should be good to go. Requests, we can sell this one. Sell this one. And there we go. The metal St. Mateus will power 2 for us. Gives you HP healing. So we're definitely not going to sell that one though.
It was a pleasure.
This is the entrance to the mine. We should talk to the villagers.
Alright, whatever. Talk to the villagers.
Good day.
Did you build?
We don't maybe G
What can
of them. It's the
What can you?
of them. It's the G.
I'm headed out. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Alright, let's just go ahead and head in. If remember on easy difficulty, in this section, did a lot of sneaking around, stealth kills. Try and do the same as well here. But the whole point in solving this one is just really to beat the Guardian at the end. And I think we have the right intuition and stuff to do that.
Hello. You lost?
No. If I got
Yes. Anything?
what can you?
It's even.
We-
We did it.
What can?
Well, there must anything
I'll leave you to it then.
until we meet again.
Okay, let's go up. There's some looting you can do in here, if I recall right. Yep. Bummer, no rubies or anything. Let's try this one. Nope, not there either. So we need science, level 1. That's our shortcut. Inventory. Go back to torso, find the ones with science. There it is. Okay, reach the ruins that way. Put our better gear back on. And on we can go. There's the bull. Up we go. So if you can't do the science, you'll need the cog that I showed you, that I bought earlier, and you'll open the gate. If you want, we can just usually avoid these guys by going all the way around. They shouldn't be too difficult. I'm waiting for my mana to regenerate since the one's blocked by the other two. And then we will storm them. And shadow first. Really nice for our companions to make the trip. That happens sometimes when you take a different route. They don't exactly come along for the ride. There's more in this cave, by the way, which is why I'm being a little bit careful.
me in this battle.
Shadow burst. Where it is. Should be. They should finish off. They do not. See, we're in good shape here. And it has been a while, so let's just go ahead and drop a save in. Now that we're an hour and a half in, I think the last one was over an hour ago. Yep, overwrite the save. We are in business. And if you need to craft anything, there's a workbench for you. Chest we can loot if you need it. Let's check. Okay, in general, that should be max. Let's go see if we can fire one, and then we will have the storm, shadow burst.
Take a potion.
We need to take a drink of potion because we can put them all down quickly. Good job again, everybody. Here's a little rock. Well, 3 kinds of iron and no gem. Unfortunate. Okay, so we're pushed through all the way. Now we're going to come out into an open area. We're going to have some bats and some ruins we need to explore, and then at the end we're going to have to deal with a boss who shouldn't be too difficult. It's a little bit harder. We can just sprint up. This is a big area we need to explore. You might remember from the first time around, the easy playthrough. We're going to wind our way around to the right.
Finally, here we are. These are the ruins that Lady Lorene spoke to us about.
Here's the camp.
It goes without saying that this is continental architecture and
That's
not
4
native.
for
One of our nations has
extra
already
100
been
experience
here.
points.
But which one?
Explore the area. Something may give away the identity of the architects.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
Watch out!
Peasy. So I guess we should look at the map actually, so I can show you. So you got to go into this back corner. There's 1, 2, 3. The last one is where the guardian is. The one on the left there. So I have to say I'm not much a fan of the bats in this game, but
May the Enlightened protect me.
such that it is. Trying to swarm it. Shadow burst them down. There we go. All done. Sorry, one more down. The companions don't fight the ones that are on the ground. That's the bummer. If they get these flying creatures get knocked to the ground, stunned or whatever, the companions just leave them there. They don't pick on the easy killings, which is kind of unfortunate. Kind of a weird little tweak to the game, quirk of the game, but. Okay, grab the key. Last time you remember I was able to stealth kill one of these guys before they saw us. I don't think that's going to be the case. Should not expect it. Everything looks good, fully loaded.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
These guys are pretty weak, so
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
there they go, all toasted. Again, they're not that difficult. You saw their health bars were pretty short. Alright, I gotta wait for my magic to regen. Where did I miss that? Yeah, no, it's back there somewhere. Alright, let's see if we can kill this first one
May the
without
Enlightened protect me
getting
in this
stopped by
battle.
it.
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
There's the chest. There's the key that we picked up.
This seal. This.
Alright. Now we just have the boss to go. There he is wandering around. He's one of those ground scurrying guys as well. So let me go ahead and make a save right here. That are kind of not fun to deal with. But they're better than dealing with the jumping jack guys that just launch themselves all over the place for you or at you. Okay, let's take him.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Try and use your fury weapons before you start firing a bunch of magic, because magic refills the fury.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Knew we were gonna get hit there because I was trying to drink a potion.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
There we go. everybody. So then behind the walls, there's the journal.
This journal from I don't know the people.
Alright. Well done. This quest is over. And hold on, there's professor's notes. So let me show you, see where the fury is. It's about 1/3 shield of Enlightened. There we go, all filled up. Almost ran by the camp. Okay, so now we can take a look at, see where we are with quests. Mystery of the Ancient Ruins, so we just have to report to Constantine. And quest for Panacea, we have this one to do. This one's a little tougher than this one, because we're just reporting to Constantine at this point. So let's head on back. So we'll wait for the level to load. Okay, level's loaded, let's go. Alright, let's report to Constantine. So if you want to be knocking out some side quests too, I think we have a couple for Teleme.
Cousin! Nothing. No,
Seems-
now then.
You're, yeah.
We had a talk.
All we discussed the
I think
you are perhaps
going very well.
anything else?
Okay, there
I'm
we
going
go.
to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Bang another level. Skill point, attribute point. Oops. So skill point. And mental power. Now we can use the Ring of Divine Punishment because we're at level 5. And give Pages the Divine Ring that we were just using. We're like in business. down real quick
Come closer, good
as
people.
part of this quest. Then I probably should put on my blacksmith gloves and we should start doing some more craftsman kind of stuff. Open up our gear a little bit.
Desarde, what can
In what?
I am all I but
A few days.
so
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
All right. So these are really the two we have left now before we split off things. So if you want to knock out any of these other ones, you can. But at this point, I'm going to jump back into our residence. We'll make a hard save because we've got pretty far in this one. We're getting near the inflection point
Come closer, good people.
on this playthrough. So because of that, I want to leave us an opportunity to get the remaining side quest done and the two main quests done. So let me set it up that way. So we're going to do this first. Save. And we will thank you all for following along with us. Look for us next time to finish up all the side quests and the two main quests before we get to the inflection point and splits the game off. And we'll go from there. Don't forget to friend and follow us on Twitch. Much appreciated. Love having you guys along with us in the chat and talking about games and whatever else comes across. And if you're on YouTube checking this at a later time, make sure you like the videos. Doesn't cost you a thing, and subscribe to the channels because I don't believe anybody else is bringing you extreme difficulty playthrough for GreedFall. And then we will knock out some more platinum trophies for things coming up. Once again, thank you for traveling along with us. We will see you next time. This one was for Harley.